Hello, Professor Bright here. I swear to God I will kill every last one of these tomb colonists, but that will be later. For now, we're going to be going and taking our secrets to Wither and trading them so as to save our family from Salt's curse. I was going to say some adjectives attached to that, but I'm not going to, because I'm a wonderful person who would never suggest that the gods of the Z are abominations that deserve to be exterminated. But if I were that sort of person, I would be saying that repeatedly. Chanting it, in fact, at all moments, subliminally. You know, just so that I could spread that idea unto all peoples. But, fantasies aside, let's go to Palmerston because we have a little thing for the Deviless. Also, we have a package for her, but you know. What can I say? I'm really kind of into her character. She seems ever so charming. And you're not going to attack me? Good. Good choice, friend. Good choice. Run along. Nope. Don't smash into there. That was disappointing. Now, about this independent verification. The Brass Embassy has asked you for independent verification of the Deviless's intelligence. It's possible you might be able to eavesdrop on the convention somehow. But apparently no. Wake in fright, you scramble up the stones, the ground is warm. You grow tired before you're more than halfway up. Your mouth is full of ashes. There's a sound in the earth, a profound, complex, overwhelming drone, like the buzzing of a billion bees. You bend your head a little closer, and that's all you remember. When you wake, you're in the Deviless's cottage. Your head is in her lap. I found you on the slopes, she says. I thought I'd better bring you in before you heard anything you shouldn't. She smiles. Strictly speaking, I should burn your ears off, but it's so nice to see you. Well, we will... Yes. Give the Deviless the news from the embassy and the gift. The Deviless keeps little snakes as pets now, each no bigger than her little finger. Aww. She scratches their heads. She calls them by name. And once, when she thinks you aren't looking, she pops one in her mouth to chew it like a licorice treat. What did they say? She asks. Oh, sweetie, you are just... That's my dream girl right there. Honestly. Delight, the Deviless opens the parcel. Emanita sherry, she pours you each a splashy glass, chattering giddily. She blushes when she sees you push the glass away. Force of habit. I don't really want to poison you. It's such good news, isn't it? Do you really think they trust me? I'd so love to get away from this ghastly little rock, back to where the souls glow and the dances never end. So listen, I have something more valuable for them. The names of 7 devils back home who remain loyal to the aristocracy, to Brimstone. Here, take the names, give them to the embassy. Ask them if I can come home. Sail swiftly, my brave captain. All my hopes rest with you. Oh. But of course. And we're going to stock up on some extra fuel because, well, we do need that. And we will be going back here because I need that port report. Won't trade in supplies, though. No. Not a good plan. But yes, off to go engage in intrigues between the various factions of hell. Although... Yes, if we go directly west, ignore all the ports, we can make it to Wither quickly enough. Hopefully. Our terror is getting a bit uppity, shall we say. That's the proper term for that, right? Yeah. Thought so. Oh dear. Again, should be fine. Should be. Comparatively. Relatively. Almost okay. Now, the goal for this episode is just to make it back to London and have enough money to actually start making money again. Oh dear. Lost a lot on this trip. Lost a lot of money on this trip. Because those damn colonists. Hate them. Hate them so much. But it's fine. These things happen. Sometimes things go poorly. And ultimately, I have enough echoes in reserve, or had enough echoes in reserve, to actually survive things going badly. Maybe a little bit southerly, please. Thank you. Of course, now I have to regain those echoes, and we got other trips I want to make, but it'll be fine. It'll all be just wonderful and fine and wonderful and glorious and fantastic. Especially once we find out what happened with the Nocturne, because I'm intrigued by that one. Someplace the spiders won't go, even though they've got their webs all over that ship. I'm very much intrigued by this. Especially if it's something that kills spiders, I will be all about that. It was very tempting to burn that little place to the ground, but it didn't seem like a good idea at the time. Might have been. Might have been. Also, you guys can disappear for now. Actually, should change them back. But that can be a matter for the future. Some other time, perhaps. Frostbound. Almost there. Just a wee bit further. Oh. Your cheeks are wet. You think for a moment that it's Z-spray, but then the sorrow hits you like a falling stalactite. You're weeping. You double over, inconsolable. Now if I weep, or can give myself over to it, does that give me Salt's attention? It does not. The flood tide. Your crew watch in alarm as you collapse to the deck. Tears burst from your eyes. Your body is racked with sobs. It passes as suddenly as it started, but your thoughts are stained dark with unlikely grief. Perhaps if I controlled myself. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to get me Salt's attention. Fairly certain. Almost positive. Could be very much mistaken, but it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know what? Let's dock and see if that little event's still going on, or that little event is available from here to get my food and, some fuel. And perhaps a little bit of a terror reduction, because, yeah. Crew's a little bit terrified. Mildly. Tea! Wouldn't that be lovely? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Also, they've been eating me out of house and home, these little wonderful people who I've hired. Simply the best. Only the best. Infuriating though they are. Really, I hadn't discovered Cthulhu's Rage. That is surprising. So many things I think I've already done, but I haven't. It's very disturbing for me. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Problems of memory, not entirely uncommon. Human memory is inherently flawed. Oh, and there's another whirlpool here? The Kissigar Vortex. Fair enough. Might get ourselves an extra secret. That'd be nice. Wouldn't be very useful at the moment, and we would have been able to save 1,000 echoes. Well, 999 if you want to be specific, but still would be nice. Could potentially be nice. A little trip to the Chapel of Lice doesn't sound like a bad idea. Watch as our hunger situation goes out of control. Which is going to push our terror up. Oh god, no. Fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is very familiar. And I don't like that at all. Okay, just get out of there. Just get out of there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just get the hell out of here. Okay. So, he's not chasing us. We're fine. Nothing's gonna hurt us. We're fine. Okay, lights on. Okay. So that was a bit of a scare. For those of you who don't know, Mount Nomad. He's that little purple mountain. He killed us the first time. And he would do so again, and also terrorize our crew, which would be simply disastrous. But he's gone now. He's at the chapel, and that is horrifying, but not my problem right now. Right now, not an issue. Okay, I have to seriously consider whether I'm going to Codex or Wither first. I mean, it's going to have to be Codex, but I mean, our supply situation was not as plentiful as I had hoped it would be. Or rather, how much I expected it to be. Come on, guys, you can go a little bit faster, can't you? Maybe I should have bought more. No, it's fine. So, friend. Oh, unread logs. You guys are going to offer me some? That would be lovely. Why not? They'll lay it before their mournful shrine. In exchange, they offer Z-stained logbooks from a battered chest. Religion and science. An irritable monkey snatches the relic and cradles it to the matted fur of its chest. Another, from a cautious distance, flings 3 logbooks at you. One after another, each is filled with scientific field notes. This one of Z soundings, this one of angler crab behavior, this one cataloging the fossilized sigils of Codex. Interesting. Also, not really why I'm here. We'll allow our Navigator to join the mute Exiles. The stones of Codex crawl with sigils. Your Navigator steps into the enfolding silence of the glum grey shore. His tattoo shivers like a nesting gull. Goodbye. One of the mute Exiles brings him a loaf of brown algae bread. Another gives him a chipped jug of water. The Navigator does not thank you or say goodbye. From the moment he set foot on the isle, he does not speak at all. But he takes your hand in his briefly before turning to the Exile's cave. As you leave, one of the Exiles tugs at your sleeve. He leads you to an unmarked stone the size of a church Bible, produces a chisel and hammer from his robe, and strikes the stone 3 times. It splits in half inside a sigil the color of quartz, glistens, trapped in the stone like a fossil. The Exile gestures at you to take it. Mysteries are fire, truth burns. Interesting. Could get myself a free doomed monster hunter, but not gonna do that. Our goal is to get to Wither, lift the curse, get home. That's it. Okay. Interesting, though. Glad he's probably gonna do fine there, maybe, I don't know. Probably. And the hunger situation's a bit concerning, but it's one we should be able to survive. Now, moment of truth. Come on. Ignore the lifeberg up there. Doc, how's the question? Lift the curse. Oh, this is painful. No one will answer when you speak of Salt's curse. Takes you half a day to glean what it might demand of you, but at least, if they can't speak of it, they can't quote you a price. Oh, dear. In awakening, you were due to go to the house today, weren't you? But it's the 3rd watch already. No, you had gone. There were the words, the bells, and then you can remember almost nothing. All shall be well, someone told you, and all manner of things shall be well. Clutched in your hand is a single white petal, as fresh as if plucked just now on the surface. It's the token of the curse's ending. And we gained a page. 1 pages, rather. Not gonna defy the gods, though, because fuck no. That would be a bad call. Could, however, get our hands on more fuel, but what about supplies? Supplies, yes, wonderful. I can trade in some of these Tales of Terror, which don't decrease in... There we go. 10 Tales of Terror, more than enough. And 9 supplies, plenty to make it back home. You are not going to fight me. That's right. You run away. You run away so I don't have to deal with you. Curse is lifted, guys. Curse is lifted. Oh, I'm so happy. You guys have no idea. That was infuriating. And there's a lifeberg right there, but that's fine. That is also fine. Their existence, tolerable. I'm okay with that. Just stay there. Don't you do it. Don't. I said don't. No. Bad. Bad lifeberg. Go back. There we go. Now, on to Vanderbite, where I'm going to get these tomb colonists off my goddamn ship. And we're almost there. Relatively close to there. Apparently we found Pickett's Bluff. Anything else fun over here? Can I see the Great Mausoleum? Nope. Cool. Can't see nothing. But, whatever. It's fine. Should have actually paid attention to what it takes to get Salt's attention. Didn't. But, we can worry about that some other time. For now, gather our gossip. End of the tour. What remains? The operator hails you warily. Is this all? What happened to the rest of them? Don't you ask me about the rest of them, okay? At last, the operator ticks the remaining colonists off on her list. Well, close enough, I suppose. Here's your fee, and they seem cheerful enough. Perhaps won't lose all of them to the moths or to the sanatoria. She leans in. Her breath is scented with mushroom wine. Vanderbite's worse than you know, and now you know it. Ah, indeed, indeed. Could inspire wanderlust. Why would you ever want to do that? Last tour lucrative? No! No, I did not. I found it incredibly unlucrative, unprofitable. These people are awful, and they deserve to be here. Let's see what I find here. Little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are a deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass, rare and expensive, but this is no gaslight. No one's here, and yet you have the sensation that only a moment ago someone must have been. And hungered. There is an altar, a block of basalt. There are pews, a pulpit, no Bibles, no hymn books. The stained glass window is the red of cochineal. An inscription on the lintel of the door reads, "For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat." That is all. Your crew are eager to leave, and no one looks back. Oh, some fragments and nothing other than that. No need for that. Visit the first curator, nothing to give him really, but no, just want to say hi. How you doing? See how the old guy's doing, and I just want to make it back to London and just make it back to London. I want to see that everything is fine, everything is resolved. Oh, and then we can plan. We want to see where the strategic info is going to be located. And perhaps, by some miracle, we can get our hands on enough supplies and get our hands on the, well, I was going to say the Fulgent Impeller, but part of the Fulgent Impeller. Very important to note, we'd only get pieces of it. Still, would simplify things if I just had more progress towards that, because going faster, very useful, as we have noticed. I fucking hate you so much. You cannot conceive of how much I hate you. But as long as you're taking moves in the Great Game, that's fine. You know what? Those are actually going to be useful because they will distract the spies. And hopefully they go through all the moves before they go after the strategic info. Because I have like a visceral reaction to whenever I see that little pop-up. Whenever I see that little storylet. I always just feel anger and rage. But even that cannot compare to the relief I feel at finally being back at London. I have 800 echoes, that's plenty to resupply, prepare for a trip to the surface, make money there, and repeat the process over and over and over and over again. So, you know what? Control ourselves. Wait, we had his attention? What? I thought we didn't have his attention. That was the whole... Oh! Oh! Just one last stab at my heart. Is that what I'm getting out of that? Great. Thanks. You know, I will call him the Alarming Scholar. Thank you for your present. And you know what? Not giving you anything. Trinkets. Get rid of them. London, where's London? Get over here. Get off my ship. There. All the deliveries are made. And you know what? Go to my lodgings. I am going to just have a nice, relaxing time with the family. Sweetheart comes and goes. They have their own complicated business, but they always return to your shared home and your child. Just enjoy their company. Crumpets and bolete, jam, and what happens when you spin a child round so fast they're very nearly sick. Quiet at evening's end. Shared stories, bats beating at the windows, and much later the warmth of renewed passion after the cold salt of the sea. We got ourselves a restful night. Didn't recover wounds, though. That's worrisome. But you know what? It's all good. Never mind, we're gonna just rest in our elegant townhouse right now. Just rest. And be done. Light is a wonder, and oh, you have no idea. Okay, so we made it back. Our family is alive. But we have money to reacquire and other goods to deliver. Or retrieve, as the case may be. For now, though, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I will see you all soon.